Hi, today our subject will be very short. I see that people are sometimes freelancers are sometimes pessimistic about job platforms like Upwork and Fiverr and similar ones. I don't know about the top ones like TopTal because they are limited, and as a post-production artist there isn't a job opportunity for me there. They don't take photo retouchers, graphic designers on my scale, on the type of work I do. So we have to look for other alternatives. You cannot depend only on Upwork or on Fiverr and maintain your life. There are several reasons for that. One is that you may make a small mistake that you are not aware of. Like a client may say, okay, I only work outside of Upwork. You should never work outside of Upwork. But let's say you made the mistake and Upwork may just ban you, and suddenly you are out of any clients. You don't have a platform to log into. So important thing is to diversify. Also on Upwork now there's millions of freelancers and far less clients. So the option for you is to find clients elsewhere where there is less competition. So today I'll talk about LinkedIn. And LinkedIn is a job platform, as you know. It's for usually long-term jobs and where you create your CV and so on. But now, especially after the pandemic, there are far more freelancers on this platform and there are some freelance opportunities. Most of them are long-term, but if you check freelance posts, you may find short-term jobs as well. So let me show you how you can find those jobs. I know the freelance platforms bring so much opportunity for you, but sometimes the competition there is much higher. I know that once I share it on LinkedIn, same thing will happen here, but it's another source and another place for you to search for freelance work. On LinkedIn, there are jobs posts, but usually those posts are for long-term opportunities. Companies, although they post freelance posts, they are for still not for one job, but for longer-term projects. I'm sure everyone would like to have long-term opportunities, but there are also some missed opportunities for one-time projects. And how can you find those one-time projects? Companies or clients usually prefer to post those opportunities in their profile, not as a job post. So you need to find those opportunities. How you can do it? Let's say I'm a freelance retoucher. Let's find what is there. Freelance retoucher is something that I regularly search. Every morning after I go through my Upwork job post, I come to LinkedIn and go through here. So there's, as you can see, there's a job post for a freelance senior retoucher, etc. But this is not what I'm interested in. I'm just interested in posts. So let's filter it out only to posts. And now there are the posts. And see, this has been posted almost a week ago and it's closed. And when you look at it, what was it about? There's a detailed description of the job required. Freelance retoucher with project management experience, location London, and so on. Unfortunately, some freelance jobs are hybrid or location specific. So I'm based in Istanbul, so there is no way for me to travel there, or anyway they wouldn't hire me as I'm located in Istanbul. You have to find jobs that are not location specific, that they are remote. For example, 2 weeks ago this was posted, and again this is on-site, so this wouldn't work for me. If you find a post that fits to your specs, you have two options. Either you can just write a comment. This person has shared her email, but we are not going to message to her. since it's been 2 weeks, and she asked for on-site. If you are a freelance retoucher based in, where was this, you have to check it out. If it fits you, you may mail her if the job's still open. Looking for Florida retoucher. So if contact information is not shared, you can write it as a comment, or if you have a LinkedIn professional account, you can just send a message through LinkedIn. If you have paid LinkedIn account, I think the most effective version would be to send a message, because every month paid users have a certain number of messages, direct messages they can send, even if they are not linked with that person. So read what was required, what is required, talk about the job, ask your questions, talk about yourself, tell how you can help, share your portfolio website, portfolio link for them to review, and hope for the best. At least when you, I don't know how many people mailed to her because she asked to be mailed, or this person, when you look at it, see 4 comments, 13 comments, I would say still far less than an Upwork post. So you would have a much better chance. You see, freelance retouchers, I need one ASAP. So it's been 3 weeks, probably he already filled it up. Some people also post that the job is filled, which is nice of them. So you, when you look at it, you can easily tell, okay, I don't need to apply for it. Once you go through all of them, you can just go and the next day, the next morning, or the next evening, go and check past 24 hours and click on show results. That way, now you filtered what has been posted in last 24 hours, which will help you greatly, and you won't have to go over the same messages over and over again. I also see a lot of messages of freelancers when I search freelance retoucher, no problem there. But do you really expect that when you tell the world that you are free to take photo editing work or some advertisement work, or you have availability, all freelancers are more or less available? You know, if you are, you know, so full and then suddenly you have availability, and people will rush to you and tell, oh, okay, we would like to work with you. It is not realistic. Come on, you know, don't spend the time to post that you are available for next week. You would like to get some new work for next week, for tomorrow, etc. You won't be able to find clients like that. You have to do the work, because demand is on the clients, not on the freelancers. There are far more freelancers than clients. So you have to run after clients. Try to make your day more productive and try to search possible clients that you can directly work with. And think of, you know, maybe someone posted on Twitter, on X, search there, search Facebook, but try to find people who had posted that they are looking for a freelancer and so on. You won't be finding clients by posting messages like this. They won't even see it. Hope this helped, and if you have any questions, please leave a comment under the video, or you can message me through Freelancers Coffee Break LinkedIn group. I'll try to bring some more LinkedIn and other platform ideas and short tricks that will help you in your freelance work. Talk to you, bye-bye.